What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with another video. And today we're talking Madam Web. Madam Web is a movie that was honestly just an all-around disaster of a film. Everybody knew it was a disaster. Everybody and their mothers and grandmothers knew this movie was going to be a disaster. Narrative-wise, concept-wise, and continuing down this whole Spider-Man universe without a Spider-Man trend, it just wasn't going to work. And one of the actual upsides of what we've been seeing from the disaster that is Madam Web is that, the actresses have been actually kind of fun about it. For the most part, the two of the main actresses have been having a good time with it. Sydney Sweeney was recently on SNL, and when she came out and said, "Hey guys, you might have seen me in like Euphoria and all this wonderful stuff and everything, but I know for a fact you guys didn't see me in Madam Web." See, so just a little throwaway line acknowledging that, yeah, nobody went to go see this movie. And she said it with a laughing gesture and everything because it was funny. She knew it was funny. And by the way, look at those wonderful front assets. They're fantastic. But that's what Sydney Sweeney knows about. This is what Sydney Sweeney does. And that's something that she's acknowledging here. And then furthering this whole push, we've been seeing this more and more from at least two of the main actors. Right now, we're discussing Sydney Sweeney. But when it came to a lot of the stuff, the person that was pushing it the most was honestly Dakota Johnson. Madam Web actress Dakota Johnson asserts film executives believe moviegoers are stupid. Now, when it comes to Dakota Johnson, she's not the greatest actress out there. Honestly, she's kind of crap, but she knows what people go to watch her for. She knows why people are going to watch her movies. And besides, 50 Shades of Grey, the other reason people go to see her is because, well, she's an attractive young woman. She's in her 30s. She's still in her prime. She's about to fall out of her prime, honestly, but she's hot. She's attractive. She knows why people are going there. It's not for her acting prowess or anything like that. It's to be, eye candy, and she's fine with that. But when you go through this, she says actually something pretty base and pretty cool, and I'll just read it for you. Actress Dakota Johnson, who played Cassandra Webb in Madam Web, explained why she was not surprised that Actress Dakota Johnson, who played Cassandra Webb in Madam Web, explained why she was not surprised the movie bombed at the box office. Madam Web only grossed $15.3 million in its opening weekend. This we already know. It was honestly just a disaster. It's not going to make its money back. It's going to be a total bomb. It is what it is. But in an interview with Bustle, Johnson first admitted she was not surprised about the film's performance. She was asked, "Does it bother you when people write nasty reviews?" And you know what this interviewer was trying to do? This interviewer was trying to say that, get her to say, "Well, it's all those sexists. It's all the misogynists that are out there attacking me and everything like that. They're attacking the film. That's why the film bombed." But no, she actually did the right answer. She called out the BS. She called everything out, and I like what she had to say. Johnson responded, "Unfortunately, I'm not surprised that this has gone down the way it has." And she continued. When pressed to explain, Johnson elaborated, "It's so hard to get movies made, and in these big movies that get made, and it's even starting to happen with the little ones, which is what's really freaking me out. Decisions are being made by committees, and art does not do well when it's made by committee." She continued, "Films are made by a filmmaker and a team of artists around them. You can't make art based on numbers and algorithms. My feelings has been for a long time that audiences are extremely smart and executives have started to believe that they're not. Audiences will always be able to sniff out bullshit even if films start to be made with AI. Humans aren't going to effing want to see those." And she's right. She's right. Now, when it comes to films being made by AI, I think some people will want to go see those. Some people will want to interact with it and stuff like that. And I think some of these films made by AI are going to be better than what we're actually been getting right now. But what is she actually saying there? What is she acknowledging there? She says the audience is smart. All these people that did come to see my movie and made fun of it, they knew what they were seeing. They knew what they were engaging with, and they knew from the beginning that this was not going to be a good movie. But the thing is, when it comes to companies like Sony in this is the example for this one, because that's who owns the Spider-Verse whole thing. They think their audiences are stupid. They think they're just gonna go to the theaters, they're gonna sit down, and they're gonna gobble up all the slop that's given in front of them, and they're not gonna ask questions why. They just wanna see big boom explosion thing happen on screen, and they're gonna go like, yes. They expect you to just sit there and take it. They expect you that you're gonna accept this. You're not going to push back. And when you do push back, we're going to call you a racist. We're going to call you a sexist. We're going to call you a misogynistic, homophobe, insert all the istenisms here, or say that you're just stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. We're the artors and things like that. But in reality, what she's saying here is fact. Audiences, they can sniff this BS out. When it comes to YouTube videos and things like that, you guys can sniff out if I'm feeding you down this whole bag of lies. You guys are smarter than anything else out there. People can pick this stuff up. People know when you're BSing them, when you're making stuff up, when you're just trying to get clicks for views or anything like that. They can tell this stuff. It's very obvious when somebody's BSing you the whole time. Then on top of that, go to the point prior to this though. As much as I love to boast about her, admitting that audiences are smarter and everything like that, let's go to that point prior though. When she was talking about art being made by committees, art can't be made by committees. They just can't. We can get plenty of examples of this, and I have more examples on the way, but we can just look at things like Rings of Power. We can look at Marvel. We can look at, honestly, Madam Web and all this stuff. These are being done by rooms of committees. Heck, even when it came to She-Hulk, when we had the She-Hulk writers room come out, that whole thing, when the She-Hulk writers room picture came out, it was a disaster. And you know what? I'll go pick it up real quick. I just pulled it up real quick. She-Hulk writers room. This whole picture actually fundamentally explains what's wrong within the actual universe right now when it comes to any of these show makings, movie makings, or whatever. This is just not even a very accurate representation for what the She-Hulk writers room even looked like. She-Hulk writers room had honestly no guys in the entire writing committee, entire writing staff. There was not a single guy. But what this was a bunch of women going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and saying, well, we're going to do it this way. No, we can't do that because of this reason, because of that reason, because of this. You have this massive writers room filled with committees, filled with people constantly giving their opinion on it. When it's going through Disney, you have other people giving all their notes on it, getting noted to death, getting to a point where what might have been a show about, She-Hulk becoming this awesome superhero, making a few jokes here or there, but for the most part, learning about what it is to be a hero, then became She-Hulk's quest to being a hoe and also being victimized the entire time there, because everybody had to have that slice of pie. Everybody has to have this whole thing. That's why a lot of these budgets are, honestly, in my opinion, being so overinflated, is because they have so many cooks in the kitchen that every single cook wants to have this slice and then wants to get paid for each slice. And because of that, you're having these garbage tier movies coming out that are nightmare fuel. Just pure nightmare fuel and all this. And when you get back to what she said here, all she said was that you can't do that. That's not how you make movies. That's not how you make films. That's how you destroy movies, destroy films, and you destroy art by doing so. And audiences constantly pick this stuff up. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.